MMA Central, huh? A new contender on the block.
The drive-through at Burger King. Can I please get a Whopper Junior with onion rings? Make it onion so I can get a drink. No, I'm not finished, that's not everything. Can I please get a double Whopper with no cheese? Can I please get a number 2 with a large drink?
Thank you for the $2. Squeal like a pig. What would it take? What would it take? Yeah, I know Guru. Of course he knows Guru. Of course he knows Guru. Come on now. Of course he knows Guru. Not, I've heard about the MMA Guru. Of course I know the Guru. Of course he does, chat. How often do you hang out with your friends? I have not hung out with friends since South Africa, mate. It's been 5 months since I've seen a friend. Thank you very much for the $2. Impression of Aspinall having a mob of British people swarming him to tell him Jones is... Aspinall, Jones is... You know what? I'm not in the UFC to be some kind of receiver of truth. I just lie. You might as well tell lies. I'm not here to hear the truth. Impression of Aspinall meeting with the urban youth while he smiles and nods because he doesn't understand slang. Okay. I'm just trying to get petrol, actually, mate. Yo, big man, did you know that John Jones is gay, lad? You know what? I'm actually having trouble understanding what you're saying. I don't know. What do you want from that, dude? Thank you for the $10, dude. Thank you for the $2. Impression of Aspinall learning Jones's sub to Stipe's OnlyFans. You know what? I don't want to be some kind of MMA guru from the UK, but I found some interesting information about John Jones. I heard he was subbed to Stipe's OnlyFans. Thank you. I missed that joke in the video as well. I wanted to redo it, but I was like, fuck, dude. I gave so much emotion. I can't. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do another video on that, you know? In your mind, what should Tom Aspinall say about after finishing Blades to get a John Jones fight? You know what? There's a gay man in the crowd, and his name is John Jones. I don't want to be some kind of MMA guru from the UK, but there's a gay man in the front row, and his name's John Jones, and I'd love to help him escape the closet that he's hiding in. I don't know, some shit like that. And I don't want him to bum me, but I do want to fight him and put him down. Why didn't you text Hill? He's going to get slept. Did I not say that, chat? Yes or no? Ulberg kills Hill. I think so as well. He needs to don't take the Ulberg matchup. Yeah. I might message Hill right now and tell him that, to be honest with you. I might message him and tell him that. Because he was messaging me before to talk about career stuff. So I might message him and say that. Anyone was here on stream when I said that shit? I was like, I'm going to message Hill and say anyone but Ulberg. Did I not? I literally was going to say that, and then boom, here we are with the Ulberg fight. You know what I'm saying? Might cry if the based chef doesn't flatline the false prophet at 304. Hill over Ulberg. I'm going Ulberg over Hill as an underdog, to be honest with you. Ulberg, orthodox, power off the lead hand, very lead hand dominant. Jamahal Hill coming off a KO loss. Southpaw always leaves his lead hand down. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $10. Just got here, Biggie. Thoughts on Hill versus Ulberg? I think Hill's going to get murdered. He prepared for a complete opposite style on the feet. But he didn't really prepare, though, because he was only in training camp for about a week. So he didn't ultimately change. Like, he's not set in his ways, and now Ulberg's stepping in after a training camp with someone else. And he's had a full training camp of cardio, but now he stepped in on a week's notice. There's still enough time to adjust. I am going to go with Ulberg, though, but that's not going to be the reason. It's not going to be because it's a switch-up of opponent. But it is a factor. It's just not going to be a huge factor. Thank you for the $8 Australian. Am I tripping or Jamahal getting slept inside 3? I think he gets finished as well. Thank you for the $2. PFL release gay guard Musasi, very open to criticism. Chat, I'm making it tomorrow. That is a video that needs to be made, does it not? Ariel is fucking almost like paid off by PFL, dude. Criticize them, dude. If the UFC were pulling this shit, you would be destroying them, annihilating them every day. You'd be talking about this shit. There's so much going on at PFL right now. I might make a video on that as well, but I need to watch through it all, don't I? So I need to literally have like a 3-hour session of just watching his interview here, interview there. That's the problem with these videos sometimes. People don't get that. I actually have to watch the interviews. Prime Lana Rhodes for a night or Dustin to win. To be honest with you, I don't really want Dustin to win that bad. So I'll take prime Lana Rhodes, like before she'd been through the whole fucking industry, if you know what I'm saying. But even then, I think Lana Rhodes a bit overrated. At least now. I don't know. I can't remember what she was in her prime. But I've seen the recent things of her looking like Gollum. Thank you for the $2, dude. If we talking overrated, Riley Reid always been straight dookie. Riley Reid, yeah. Most stars are kind of overrated, though, in general, you know what I mean? I mean, just the fact that they're in a does make them less attractive by definition, but I don't know. You know what's always been my weird thing, and I think I've seen this on her before? You know when women very obviously have makeup over a spot? That really puts me off, you know? You know when you can see the bump under their makeup? I've always thought that throughout my life. That has always been an absolute put-off. When you can see the little bump under the fucking concealer in the makeup. Like, what is under there? You never know then. That's when the red flags start going off. Right, let me get back to chat. What's next for Moicano? He has a son to raise, taxes to pay, and a life to live. I think Dariush or Hooker, brother, but I heard Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis in France, Brad. But I heard that Dan Hooker's going to have a matchup in Australia, though. So that's incorrect. You didn't hear that Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis was in France because Hooker just said that his next fight is in Australia. So you didn't fucking hear that at all, did you? So what it comes down to is who is more likely to go to Australia? Is it Renato Moicano, Dariush, or Fiziev? And I think it's Fiziev. I don't think Benoit Saint-Denis is in this mix. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Who's with me on that one? I could see a Benoit Saint-Denis Drew Dober. What I could see is Fiziev, who trains in Thailand at Tiger Muay Thai, feeling more okay taking that Australia matchup against Dan Hooker. And then we do Moicano Dariush is probably what's going to happen. Or it could be Moicano Benoit. We'll see. Hopefully it's Benoit. It's Moicano versus Dan Hooker. Impression of Jabli telling Luke the food is clean. Why don't you consume it, sir? You have to consume, sir. I don't care about the flies, sir. The flies are cleaning it. Ariel Helwani Super Saiyan Part 2. What is he doing? Yeah. He's digging a tunnel. This is what happens when an Israeli encounters a Palestinian child. That kid, that Palestinian kid, threw a rock at that Jeep. And he fucking transforms. I don't know. Some shit like that.